Alright, aloha everyone. This is Arado and we're gonna run down the banner, the current Valentine's banner in JP. So we have Vampire Lady, which is a short sword style, and then two monster enemies. One is Furfur, and then the second one is, I don't know her exact English name, so my apologies on that one. So let's start off with Furfur. So Furfur, for the stats, so she has strength in intelligence at 100-ish percent. Oops, sorry, at 100-ish percent, and then pretty decent agility, willpower, and then dex, because she is a hybrid of physical and cold DPS. All right, let's check out the skills. So first one is Ice Axe or Cold Axe. So it's an AoE, slash and cold, 0 to 1 BP, E damage. The second one is Diamond Heart. So it's a fast column, cold and slash, 7 to 9 BP, S damage. The third one is Sweet Frozen Axe. So it's a single target, slash and cold, D damage. And then, so first, she would buff himself with attack boost, large effect for 5 turn, and then do the D damage attack. And then after that, she would follow up with Ice Struck Tight. I don't know what that word is, but Ice Struck Tight? Something, this one. So it is a single target, SSS damage, slash and cold. Sorry, my katakana is failing me tonight. But yeah. So Furfur is one of those where they would buff themselves first and then do the attack. But for Furfur, she would do two different attacks. One is buffing and then one attack, and then a follow-up after that. And then it would follow the same rank as the Sweet Frozen Axe rank skill. Okay, for ability. First one, at turn starts, buff self with Element Enhance Cold. Extreme effect for... Oh, it's permanent, and then it only triggers 3 times per battle. Yeah, it's permanent. It doesn't have any duration. And then when she is doing cold element attack, she would gain BP plus 2. So basically, if she does this Sweet Frozen Axe and then the Ice Struck Tight, then she would gain BP plus 4 out of it. In a turn, she gains 7 BP all in all. And then the second oh, by the way, one good quality of life in JP. So you see this green text, you can tap on that, and then you can actually see what the effect is. And then this confirms what we shared earlier, where the buff would last the entire battle. This one, that one, it says entire battle. Alright, second ability. Battle starts BP plus 3. And then a turn starts, buff self with all attributes, medium effect. And then the third ability is Axe Secret Technique, I think. Oh no, not this one. It's different. So when equipped with Axe, improved damage, extra large effect, so 20%. When taking a resist damage, mitigate that damage with extreme effect, so 40%. And then when taking a resist damage, you would be able to have a 37% chance to dodge the attack. So this type of ability, Anya would come with that, starting that kind of ability. And then new characters after Anya, some of them would have that kind of ability as well, which is pretty good. As long as you gear that character properly, then you would be able to take damage as resist, and then you would be able to roll either as a dodge or being able to mitigate that properly. And that's why if you saw my video in JP for not Draeger romancing, most of the characters I used there, like Rock Bouquet and Emilia, they have this type of ability and they are able to dodge the attack randomly, and it's because of this effect. So yeah, Furfur overall is a really good DPS, but other than that, I don't see much use for Furfur unless you have UDX, Bald Galahad, because Bald Galahad is also specialized in slash and cold element, although Furfur would be doing way more damage than Ice Galahad. But I think from a farming perspective, Ice Galahad can be more than enough to cover cold and slash element, in my opinion, if you're trying to play it conservatively. Or if you like to pull for Furfur, then yeah, go ahead. Because the banner itself is pretty good with Furfur, Vampire Lady, and this one that I don't know her English name. My apologies. Alright, skill animation before we move to Vampire Lady. Cold Axe. Okay. Diamond Heart. Oh, it's a row. Sorry, it's a row, not column. My mistake on that one. Okay. And then Sweet Frozen Axe. Alright. She be eating those macarons. Alright. Cool skill animation overall. But my target with this banner, and I still haven't gotten her, is Vampire Lady. Alright, Vampire Lady stats. She is short sword and then is a hybrid with sword. That's why she has high strength as well. So strength, dex, and agility for her. And then a little low for endurance and willpower, I would say. Will is average. Endurance is a little low. Alright, skills and abilities. First one, Bat Remedy. So it's a single target. You do single target damage, pierce, and slash. And then after that, she heals herself with small effect. It's 1 to 2 BP for D damage. Second one is Roundabout. So Roundabout becomes, the Roundabout Plus becomes a 6 to 8 BP for SS damage. And then last one, so Sweet Parade. So Ama means it's sweet. And then this one is sweet. So Sweet Parade. It's a fast single target, pierce. You can only use this skill 5 times per battle. And then you do the S damage attack. It's a 9 to 12 BP. After the attack, she buffs herself with a dodge stance for 1 turn. And then when her attack hits, she would debuff that target with defense down, small effect for 2 turns. Alright, abilities. So first one, at turn ends. For that turn, if she doesn't take any damage, she would buff everyone with heat up and defense up. It would only trigger 5 times per battle. And then also for the same condition, if she doesn't take any damage for that turn, that she would heal the party with extra small effect. And then second ability, turn ends, buff her, give herself BP plus 2, and then give everyone heal extra small effect for large chance, so 37%. And then this one, ability number 3, improve damage with extreme effect, so that would be 30%. And then when taking enemy damage, there's a medium chance to dodge enemy attack, 25%. So there is I saw a tweet from a JP player like testing out how Vampire Lady would work with Bunny Emilia. If you remember, Bunny Emilia gives everyone the passive where it's a 25% chance to heal everyone with extra small effect. So you roll 4 times in an end of turn for that as part of that ability. So with that combined with Vampire Lady with ability number 2, large chance for extra small heal, and then not taking damage would give everyone extra small heal as well. So that would be a lot of healing if you combine Vampire Lady and Bunny Emilia. That's why I wanted to get Vampire Lady, not only for a lot of healing, but also the party heat up and defense up. Even though it's just small, it's something. It can help the party overall. Okay, let's check out the skill animation. Oh, that's cool. Okay, and then roundabout plus. Same animation. Then sweet sweet parade. Okay. Alright, and that's Vampire Lady. And last one is this enemy right here. I'm sorry I don't know your name. And the stats? She is a wind magician, so intelligence mostly. And then there's agility, willpower, and endurance. That's the good part with her. And she has a unique effect that we might be able to see more in the future. But yeah, this is her stats. Let's check out the skills and abilities. First skill is Shade Ball. So Shade Ball is single target shadow, and then after when the attack hits, you would buff the enemy with Moral Down small effect for 2 turns. Next one is Howl Ribbon. So it's an AoE slash, and then when the attack hits, there is a chance to inflict confuse and insta kill. So both at a small chance. So the confuse lasts for 4 turns. And then last one, this one, it's a fast AoE slash skill, 12 to 15 BP. You might be wondering, we are at the point where we are at a 10 BP and then an AoE should do an A damage. And there is a catch to this skill. So it goes in the ability. Let's go to first ability. So first ability, when her attack hits, she gains BP plus 2, and then she also heals herself with extra small effect. And then when she uses skill number 3, she would inflict this to the enemy. So this one would take effect on the next 10 hits for that enemy, because what happens is whenever an attack hits on that enemy with this like I would say curse or something, then it would debuff that enemy with intelligence and agility. So say it's an AoE, right? So for Domafa, for example, there's 3 enemies and then you hit them all with skill number 3. So because it's an AoE, so this would take effect. It would apply this curse to them, where for the next 10 hits to those enemies, they would be debuffed with small effect of agility and intelligence. Now, one thing to consider, it's not the same as an active small debuff, like say 10 to 15%. I would say, because it's a passive, and I would have to research the numbers more, but I would say this is more on a 5 to 10% range, if not 5% only. So just something to keep in mind. And that's the unique skill that this character has, and we might see more of that in the future, where when you do this skill, you would be able to inflict this curse to the enemy, and then it would have this kind of effect. Alright, so ability number 2. Battle starts, BP plus 2. Turn ends, medium chance, 25%. Heals self with small effect, and then BP plus 3 to self as well. And then ability number 3, improve damage with extra large effect, so 20%. And then turn starts, defense up to self medium effect for 5 times per battle. So she's pretty tanky because she has above average endurance and willpower. Alright, skill animation, Shade Ball. And then Howl Ribbon. That's cute. And then the dreaded skill number 3. Nice. I love her skill animation. Yes, I love the color green, that's why. Alright, so overall, again, my target is Vampire Lady. If I get her, the green lady, I would be happy as well. But definitely, whatever jewel I get, I'm gonna try and hopefully get Vampire Lady. Alright, hopefully that clarifies whatever questions you have with the banner. If in case of anything, just let me know and feel free to leave in the comments whatever you think kind of contents that you would like to see for Romancing Saga Reuniverse. Thank you so much and see you in the next video or stream.